Alright, week started with the squat. This was Monday. The week was currently RP8, so next week is the peak of this block, I guess. Thus far, the start of the year and this block especially has been personally quite taxing. I was given a lot of work hours, so pushing 50-hour work week at the same time as my training is ramping up is definitely not the easiest thing, but it's manageable. What usually mostly suffers is the amount and the lack of good sleep, good rest, so that needs to be addressed as soon as possible. I believe last week I was complaining about not sleeping enough. This week the trend continued a little bit. I got two very bad nights, but by the end of the week I think I got myself back on track. Got a couple of good 10-hour nights. I believe you're able to replace couple lackluster nights with proper nutrition, but the same thing doesn't apply other way around. You're not able to replace your nutrition with sleep or even training. Everything revolves around how you're fueling your body and giving it the gas it needs. So diet has been, or the meal plan has been on track. That has been going very well, that I'm mostly proud of. No slacking off on that part.
Couple of things about the new IPF patch 2026, which rolled out at the start of this year. It's called No Fun Ei Juhlita rule, which prohibits celebrating after your lifts in a competition. So are we supposed to celebrate at the backstage? Is that allowed? Or can we celebrate in our hotel rooms when the champagne pops? Is there gonna be a judge under the window giving you red lights, dismissing your lifts? I'm not liking this changes. I believe the rule is gonna be standing from early March onwards, so what I'm hoping to see is those junior lifters doing their last bit of celebration at the open nats, because after that we can all say goodbye to celebrating.
Didn't get much footage from the rest of the week, so here's accessory spotter press from Monday's training session. Also some stop deadlifts from Wednesday. But yeah, after the last competition we decided to do a little bit of a body composition cut. 1.5 months in deficit on a small diet. The deficit was like 250 calories, so not that big of a diet. Since we don't really want to lose all the performance capabilities, and we completely switched to accessory, like mainly doing a lot of accessory work after competition, since the time in between now and the next competition is the longest, so we are able to do everything other than the main lifts only. We can still do those later, closer to the competition, since the training narrows down a little bit, but for now we're doing a lot of accessory, honing in on the technique and watching for all the mistakes. I've been filming a lot of my training too, to kind of get a second eye view of my performance. Kind of need to and want to be more self-critical about what I'm doing and be able to view back on it and probably make small adjustments. Yeah, about the diet, we did a body composition change. I think I'll show you a video of this current state. We lowered or wanted to lower the body fat percentage for a little bit. I think we got like -2% down, so it was the main goal and we succeeded in that. We don't need any extra non-active tissue, I guess, for the upcoming year, and we can be just easily on a surplus without any worries of needing or wanting to do a water cut before each competition. I think that's very good train of thought there. Also, I'm very curious about getting my blood work done. I'm planning maybe doing that at the start of the next month, getting my biomarkers and which reflect on my body states and get all the accurate data from within what's going on inside, liver health, testosterone levels, and I hope to kind of see how they are. I'm very curious, and I will be going over them once I get them and getting some conversation around those stats and how they reflect on how you're living, how could you improve certain stats or stuff like that. So yeah, let's see what I get up to next week. Ciao.